Welcome back to the channel, Blacktop Diaries. Yep, it was a good day at work. On my way home, just rode a bunch with Connor. Rob staying late. Well, not staying late. Rob is leaving at normal time. I'm leaving an hour early. It's pretty crazy to think, but my job gives us 80 hours a year to take for gym time, for physical and mental fitness. So my job pays me an entire paycheck, which is pretty expensive. We get paid every 2 weeks. So they pay me 2 weeks out of the year to go work out. It's crazy. I love it. I'm a civilian for the U.S. Army right now. So, I mean, they definitely take care of their people. Let me tell you. I thought the Air Force was cush. Shit. Be an Army civilian, man. Not only do I get the privilege of working 410s, which is 10 hours a day, 4 days a week to get my 40. So that gives me 3-day weekends. But on top of that, they are going to pay me 80 hours a calendar year to go work out. You can only take the rule. There's a couple rules with it, like you can only take an up to 1 hour a day and a max of up to 3 hours a week. But if you do it correctly, if you take like 2 hours a week, you basically can go all year. And you can split it up as like all 4 days you just take off a half an hour early, or you can do 2 days a week an hour early, which is what most people choose to do. And you can go home, you can use that time to go to the gym. You can use that time to go run. Yeah, I mean, they even let you like do gardening and other hobbies for like your mental health, which is complete. I mean, it's bonkers to me from, you know, compartmentalization. If I'm looking at it from an outsider's perspective, that is just crazy, especially when, you know, we're making $60-some an hour. I mean, add it up, that's a lot of money per employee to be able to just take care of ourselves on company time. It's awesome. It's amazing. I think that's important to keep in mind. You know, like, it could always be worse. You could always be worse off, especially with all the craziness that's happening in Southern California, and a lot of people are up in arms about a lot of things that's going around and going down in the country. I think a lot can be said for remembering where you came from, you know, being grateful for what you have, and doing your best in everything that you can to ensure that you continue to have the quality of life that you have. And I think if you just take a minute every once in a while and do some self-reflection, take some accountability in your own actions, it forces you to be grateful for what you have. And I think the outcome of doing that consistently is you're just a happier, better off person. That's what I think. You know, I'm not perfect. I mean, there are times where I just get super frustrated and super upset with certain things that go on in the day-to-day. And I think what really helps outside of mind-altering substances and medications is, you know, having some accountability, being grateful for what you have. Meditation also works, let me tell you. I take some time out of every morning because I'm up at like 4 o'clock every morning to go to work. So yeah, and during that time that I have before when I wake up, you do your morning routines, you get your coffee, you're doing all your stuff. I take like 10-15 minutes every morning to just sit, clear my mind, do breathing exercises, meditate, and it really helps, I'll tell you that. So yeah, maybe if you guys are having a hard time, take some time out of your day, realize that, if you live in the United States, you're living in probably the best country, if not top 5, but probably number 1, let's be honest. I mean, just look at what's going on in current events. People are torching shit because they're being asked to go back to where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? If you're willing to destroy the city that you live in because you're being told to go home, where you're living is pretty great. I don't know, that's my 2 cents. I'm not going to get too political with it. I just think that if people were a little bit more grateful for what they have, there would be a lot more smiles in the world than there currently are. Yeah, oh my goodness, look at this beautiful weather. I hope the filter's doing it justice. I hope I'm rocking an ND32 from K&F Concepts on the GoPro Hero 13 right now. I hope the filter's doing this justice, because it is a gorgeous day. Let's see how hot it is, 100 degrees. Cooler than yesterday. Yesterday around this time it was 103. And we got some motorcycle friends, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up. Bike's running like a top. It's doing good. 32,000 on the old tachometer. Running good. I keep batting back and forth whether I should cam this thing. I'm pretty sure this thing's got horsepower cams, because it will go. The 6 gears got some tall legs. So does 5th. You can do 75 in 5th all day long under 3,500 on the tack. I should break open my cam chest, look in there, see if someone did some work. I am the second owner of this bike. I talked about this in a previous video, but fuck it, I'll talk about it again. Yeah, I traded a 2020 Lowrider S with some small modifications, had about 20,000 on the tack. I had that bike for about 4 or 5 years, so some light riding on it, nothing too crazy. But I traded that straight up for this. They blue booked for about the same thing, as an experiment to see if I was going to like baggers, and turns out I do. So yeah, both parties were happy. That's all that matters. There's been a lot more cops out lately. That piece of shit who, the suspected piece of shit who allegedly killed his 3 kids. It's made national news, but he's in this area. he's hiding out. Unless he already offed himself somewhere and no one can find his body. But he's hiding out in this area somewhere. We're about an hour away from where he actually killed his 3 daughters. Allegedly, I guess I should say. In this country, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, obviously, but all common sense is pointing to he fucking did it. But, you know, I'm not a judge, I'm not a jury, I'm not even in law enforcement anymore, so can't really say anything. Yeah, so there's, anyways, yeah, so there's a lot of extra law enforcement out and about in this area right now looking for this guy. I should say he is suspect number 1 of a triple homicide of 3 children. And he is wanted for a questioning involving that case. That's how you supposed to say it, I guess. Something tells me Bald Eagle tire cover is not going to pass Mr. Wyoming. They seem scared. Good thing I'm not. Plenty of time. Yeah, so Rob and I were talking about it. We just pinched and zoomed in on the map. We are going to be just outside Los Angeles for the Born Free 16, so we're definitely going to skirt way the hell around it as to not, you know, get involved, if you will. Because it's California, and my concealed carry permit for the state of Washington is invalid in that state. So, yeah, legally, I'm not allowed to carry a gun in the state of California. Which I think is a travesty. That's why Texas is on the list, man. There's no such thing as paperwork to carry a gun. They got their head on straight over there. Anyways, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna listen to some music, enjoy the rest of the beautiful scenery here in North Central Washington. So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching me ramble on. Keep the shiny side up. I'll see you when I see you.